Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Tim. Tim was known for his mischievous antics and playful spirit. He was always getting into trouble, but he never meant any harm. One sunny afternoon, Tim decided to explore the old abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. Ignoring the warnings of the townsfolk about the mansion being haunted, Tim ventured inside, his curiosity overpowering any sense of fear. As Tim wandered through the dusty halls and creaky corridors, he stumbled upon a hidden room filled with antique treasures. Excited by his discovery, he began to rummage through the old trinkets, unaware of the consequences of his actions. Suddenly, he heard a loud crash behind him. Turning around, Tim saw that he had knocked over a valuable vase, shattering it into a million pieces. Panicked, he tried to clean up the mess, but it was too late. Just then, the owner of the mansion, an elderly woman named Mrs. Jenkins, appeared at the doorway. At first, she was furious at the sight of her prized possession in ruins. But as she looked into Tim's apologetic eyes, her anger softened. Mrs. Jenkins realized that Tim was just a curious boy who had made a mistake. Instead of scolding him, she gently explained the importance of being careful and respecting other people's belongings. Tim listened intently, feeling ashamed of his actions. With Mrs. Jenkins's forgiveness, Tim vowed to be more responsible in the future. He helped her clean up the mess and promised to visit her regularly to assist with chores around the mansion. From that day on, Tim learned that even the best of intentions could lead to trouble if not tempered with caution. But he also discovered the power of owning up to his mistakes and learning from them. And so, with Mrs. Jenkins's guidance, Tim grew into a thoughtful and conscientious young man, always mindful of the consequences of his actions.